Welcome to Elson Family Travels. We've got a really exciting adventure for you today. Guess where we are? We are in Egypt and we are currently inside one of the pyramids. Welcome to Elson Family Travels. We are Joe, Tegan and Oliver. 20 months ago, we packed up our apartment in London and set off to see the world, traveling full-time as a family. We have arrived into Egypt to see one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. We are both so excited as this has been on our bucket list for a really long time.
Wow, that is mental. Wow, look at all that stuff.
As we pulled up to our hotel, I was not expecting the pyramids to be so close to the city. It was absolutely crazy with traffic. I've never seen traffic like this before, and it didn't stop. It literally went on all night long. The following morning, we were up bright and early, ready to explore.
We're at our first temple. We're exploring away. We have a driver and guide with us this time. We've read real conflicting, should you get a guide, should you get a driver, should you do it on your own? We always do this on our own. This time, we had a very unfortunate incident when we got to the hotel, which was really awful actually. So we'll tell you about that at the end of the video. We don't want to spoil the mood, but weirdly it did result in us, the hotel, giving us a free guide, a free driver. So what we've heard kind of so far, guide or not guide, the positives are you don't get hassled, so always really good. I think the negative is going to be, and we're already getting a little bit of this, is taken to 3 or 4 places that we don't really want to go. So paper museums, obviously they get kicked back, so I understand why, but don't really want to do it. And definitely feels we're at a higher, faster pace than we normally go. With that, normally let Ollie do some climbing, running, and that way it's enjoyable for everyone.
Our first stop is Saqqara, which contains ancient burial grounds of Egyptian royalty, serving as a necropolis for the ancient Egyptian capital, Memphis.
3,300 BC.
BC?
Yeah. So 5,300 years.
Wow.
Oof. What happened to the entrance?
It's fallen down.
Oh.
This is Pyramid of Giza. Fantastic name if you ask me. This is one of the original pyramids. You can see it's a step pyramid. Not quite as sophisticated, but 5,000 years old. 5,300 years old. Probably the oldest thing I'll ever see, ever a man-made structure.
By the way,
They're not.
That's not. So those pyramids over there, what pyramids are they?
We kept seeing what we thought was the Giza pyramids. It turns out there's over 100 pyramids in Cairo. Included in our ticket is entrance to one of the pyramids, which means we get to go inside. So unfortunately this wasn't the original height of the pyramid. It started to fall down, so the stones have actually been put over it to keep it up. But we're still going to go inside and have a look.
in terms of the pyramid, be careful about everything, and I'll be waiting for you here because I'm allowed to go inside.
We're about to go inside the pyramid. What do you think?
It's exciting.
Is that pretty cool? Yeah? The tunnel into the pyramid was a perfect height for a 3-year-old, but we had to really get down low and crouch to get inside. Once we did get inside though, it was incredible. There was inscriptions covering the walls and 2 rooms off the main entrance. It was absolutely magnificent. That is a statue of the king on it. The statue was in the wall and you could only see it with the lights turned off and a torch shining on it. That was amazing. We even got to see a statue on the wall. So cool. Not good if you have a bad back or getting down low, as you have to get very, very low, practically on your knees to get through.
So my theory is the pyramids, the mystery is they were built by 3-year-olds. They only build all your big Lego sets. Because all the tunnels are perfect height. What do you think? No. Oh, was. These, at least 3,000 years old. These are the people that haven't paid the taxes and they're getting punished. So we have their Nekapo giving birth.
Donnie wants to eat.
And the crocodile is there.
The tomb and go back in.
Wow. So you can go in into some of these tombs, but they are extra and you do need to buy them at the start. Those are quite cool though, but there is nothing in there, so nothing left to see. Very deep. Mummy, Kaimeans are 100,000 Egyptian pounds. Where's the police? I tell them, wouldn't you?
No!
Yes.
Don't! Mummy will be in
You go to jail.
Ollie. Do you want Mummy to go to jail, Ollie? No. So we've just finished at Saqqara, and to be honest, this wasn't on our list because our original plan was we were going to just do the pyramids and just do them by ourselves. But as we've been given a tour guide for the day, we've come here, and I do think it's worth it. You get to go inside the tomb, you get to see a lot more pyramids. I did not realize that there's actually over 100 pyramids in Cairo. Unbelievable. So we've seen lots of different pyramids from here, which we keep thinking of the Giza pyramids, but they are not. But I would recommend coming here. I think it was well worth it. You get to see a lot, and going inside the tombs was pretty amazing, and going underneath the pyramid, gosh, unbelievable.
Now we're here at our next stop, Memphis, which is an open air museum. It's got some artifacts from here and from Luxor as well. And I'm already spying some incredible things. Let's go explore.
Memphis was the oldest capital of ancient Egypt. This incredible limestone statue is King Ramses II.
How many wives?
40 wives.
40 wives, and how many children?
Over than 100.
Wow.
So,
One is great.
yeah.
It was great to see the open air museum, but as we knew we were going to the Egyptian museum in a few days, we felt we didn't really need to go there. And now, what we've been waiting for all day, it's finally time to see the pyramids.
So we are now at the entrance to the pyramids. Super interestingly, there is guys there flagging down cars who are going to tell you to stop, and you've gone to the wrong entrance, and you'll realise you're a kilometre away still, and you will need a tour guide. Luckily, we've got ours.
Thank you.
Who was looking after us. From the first entrance, it's quite a hike up. Do not want to be stuck in the other. So we've just got to the Great Pyramids. The initial plan for us was to come here and opening, and that was without a guide. Now it's mid-afternoon. I think it would have been maybe a bit better if we'd have got here earlier. Now looks pretty chaotic at just after lunch. Not too bad, really quick to get tickets, about 11:60, and we're off. We've been given the nod.
Wow.
First class guys.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think?
Magnificent. This is just absolutely incredible.
That's all it is, Ollie. Good point, Ollie.
This came after Saqqara, but actually before Giza pyramids, we have the first cemetery is called Saqqara. We're gonna find Ma'idum, we're gonna find Abra Wash, we're gonna find Dahshur, and then we're gonna find the Giza pyramids. As we're gonna find the 3 main pyramids for the 3 kings from the first dynasty, all kingdom.
And up the pyramids we go.
Hello.
Can't believe we're finally here. We have made it to the pyramids, the Giza pyramids. So our original video was actually going to be, could you do it without a tour guide? And then yesterday coming into hotel, I experienced a very unfortunate event with the porter in a lift who's behaving very inappropriately. The manager of the hotel felt terrible about the incident, and he actually gave us a free tour guide to take us around the city for the day. So hence why we've now done quite a few different things today, more than we planned to. And we actually wanted to originally be at the pyramids as they opened this morning, but now we're here at lunch. But hey, that's okay. We're here, we made it, and we're really, really excited. I'm going to pause the video for a moment here, as something I think women do a lot is play down things that happen. I was holding Ollie in the lift, standing right next to Joe. We were all crammed in with our luggage and the porter, and as he leaned through to open the door, he started to touch me and feel me in places that he should not have been touching. I became extremely upset, he was fired on the spot, and the manager arranged a tour for us as he was outraged that this happened. We actually politely declined the tour, but he insisted we go. This is how we ended up with a guide and a car for the day. What I do really hope is that the young man learnt from this and changes how he treats women in the future. The amazing thing is when you get here, you can actually climb a little bit up the pyramid, up to the 2nd or 3rd level. So you can actually get a feel of what the pyramid is like and how it's built, and there's just so many rocks. I mean, I'd love to know how they got all the rocks up the top. I guess it's a mystery we'll never know. Ollie is having the best time because he is back to exploring again. Now my turn to try and get back down. It is very, very, very busy. I think a lot of the tours come in. I read online that the tours start from 10. So if you are on your own, you want to get here before that so you can get all your pictures in and experience everything.
So many camels.
Clean.
No owner?
Oh, for the queen.
Because it's Friday. It is very, very busy. 99% Egyptian. So I'd recommend plan around Friday. We're not quite getting the same wow factor. And here we are in the absolutely stunning pyramids of Giza. They are incredibly beautiful. And it's also incredibly crazy.
Yeah, so behind us is Pyramid 1, and we've just seen that one, and now we've come to Pyramid 2, and I think we're going to go see Pyramid 3.
And that's their official names, Pyramid 1, Pyramid 2.
That's what I got.
I mean, that's what they've been called for the last 5,000 years.
The pyramids' actual names were Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure.
The workers.
No more road. Right, Greenland. Greenland.
Trying to get...
Sorry, I was just being told about how the aliens built the pyramids.
Ah!
Hello, new bitch are here!
So if you didn't have a driver, this is your walk.
The panorama is a view of all three pyramids together. This is something you cannot miss when visiting Giza.
So the panorama is absolutely our favourite part. So the view across the pyramids is beautiful, fantastic. And you've got the herds of camels. Really, really cool. Feels like you're really seeing the landscape in Egypt.
As the day went on, the roads around the pyramids became even more chaotic. After a little game of hide and seek, we're on to our final stop of the day, to see the famous Sphinx.
For our last stop, we have Sphinx.
We're back from our day of adventure around Cairo. What did you think?
Pyramids, absolutely amazing. Cairo is crazy.
Yeah, so busy.
Yeah, so if we're answering the question, should you come to Cairo, should you see the pyramids? Yes, you should.
Definitely.
Can you do Cairo and pyramid on a budget? Kind of.
Yeah.
So we in a hotel with a hot tub overlooking the pyramids for about £30 a night.
Yeah,
so
with
well
breakfast.
with breakfast in our budget. Things start getting expensive when thanks please car. You can just hear how crazy Cairo is.
Yeah,
When you start adding the ticket prices in, it starts getting a little bit more expensive.
and then tour guides, drivers, everything on top.
Yeah.
It can really add up.
Yeah.
Really add up.
I think that was the main question. Can you do Cairo without a tour guide? And I think you could.
Yeah,
you
I
can.
think you
Yeah.
could,
So we'd stay kind of close as we could. I think you can get a taxi there. And there's definitely some people as soon as you get there trying to scam the hell out of you.
Yeah.
As long as you've got a sensible head on,
Yeah,
get to the pyramid nice and early before it heats up. I
yeah,
think absolutely no problem at all.
yeah,
The other sites that we showed you in the video today, again, they're a taxi ride, and they were really good, but you could skip it. I think that's the main highlight for me.
yeah. Me too. And I think you want to get there, as you said, as it opens or early. Because we found we were there in the middle of the day in the heat. There was so
on a
many
Friday,
people. It
so
was really
day
crowded. Trying to get our photos. I think by the time we got there and there were so many people, we were a little bit over it. But if we kind of started the day at the pyramids and just on the pyramids, I think it would have probably just been perfect.
But if you do have the money for a driver and tour guide, it does make things easier. So we'll show you, we got picked up, we never walked anywhere today. Normally we'd been happy to walk a good 10k today, we even got instructors.
Yeah.
But it did make it easier. We could throw our stuff in the car, we could throw water in the car.
Yeah.
And our tour guide was
amazing.
She was incredible.
Yeah, she was fantastic.
So if you do want a tour guide, we'll put her number on. I think supporting. There wasn't many female tour guides that we saw, so that was really cool.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And she was brilliant, knowledgeable, helpful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got a choice to make. You can do either or. If you really are on a budget, don't worry about it. Just stick to getting a taxi. If you do have a little bit more money, get a tour guide, get a driver.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Join us next time as we head to our favourite city in Egypt, Luxor.
And subscribe.